check. Must be slightly off frequency. Here we go. K6US. Yep. Okay. There we go. That should be a lot better. K6US Delta Mike 06. Hello, 432. Anybody on frequency yet? K6US. Hello, 432, K6US. WA6AAJ WA68AJ, K6US. Sounds like somebody just keyed up on FM, K6US. Anybody in the local area for the 432 Bozo Net, K6US?
Alpha Juliet 6, Papa Delta, Bozo 1237.
Alrighty, we got 1237. Good evening, Tony.
Good evening, yeah, it's kind of quiet tonight.
Yeah, so far it's just you and me, just waiting for Mike to show up and give his whistle and see who else is here. I know Rob won't be here tonight. I'm keeping the roll call, and we'll see who else is around. Do we got Daryl? Yep, no Daryl yet.
I'm here.
Hey, there you are. Well, so far it's just me, Brittany, and Tony up there. So 1237, K6US.
Okay, good. Just finishing dinner here.
Yep, no worries. And then just a reminder, Rob will not be here tonight, so I'll keep the list and I'll email it to him at the end of the night.
Okay. I'm sort of beamed down toward KB6RQU. Hopefully he'll be in here this evening. And we should hear Alpha 6 Sugar and WA68AJ. And probably Kerry should be in here. KC5DTU. I was counting all the mics here in this area. We got W6 Papa Echo in Oakhurst, and we've got N6BYH mic. This mic here up here in Feingold Creek area, and then we got Mike over there in Clovis. And there may be a couple more mics hiding in the bushes. What do you think?
Well, it was a pretty popular name. I don't know if it's popular anymore, but for a time it was.
Yeah, until Michael Corleone came along, huh?
Yeah, now you got me curious. I'm going to look up when it peaked.
The name, does it tell you on some kind of a website?
Yeah, they graph it by number of births, and then you can see how you can see where the trends are. There'll be somebody's name on some TV show, and then you'll see a couple years after you'll see this uptick in that particular name because of a character from a show.
Yeah, like Brittany. Matt's daughter's name is Brittany. Your wife's name is Brittany. Must have been from, well, it wouldn't have been from Britney Spears, but somebody Brittany.
Yeah, so in the U.S., Michael is number 18th. It is 1 out of every 209 people.
I'll be darned.
1 in every 209 people. Let's see here. Where does this peak? See, it peaked from about 1950 to 1990 and then just fell off.
Yeah, and then it became Yakims and all the rest of those.
Roger.
Okay, where's that Bozo Net, guys? A6MYC, Central California. Bozo 47 in Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, beaming south toward Delta Mike 05 and looking for KB6RQU. I spent all that time getting my antenna to point toward KB6RQU, and he isn't going to be here?
I'll go down there and poke him.
Yeah, okay. How about A6S? Where's everybody tonight? The news isn't that good.
711 K6MI.
Hey, John. Hi.
Good to be here. Just got in the shack. I ought to fire up the remote on DMO5 and see if I can call you from there.
Oh, that'd be good. I'm listening. Pointed that way. I should hear you. Your location up there at XN6NB's place is always horrendous here. Huge signal.
Okay. I'll give it a try, but maybe for next week. It takes me a while to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Aaron can do it in about 3 seconds, and it takes you about 30 days, huh?
Well, and we're working on remoting some more stuff down there, so yeah, pretty soon you'll have a whole horde of people checking in to that station.
Okay, well, we're just waiting here for more check-ins. I don't know how to move along too quickly with the net. I guess Tom KW6S has been sick. He's apparently got that bad flu cold thing. By the way, I called Frank this morning wondering why he wasn't down here, and he's sick again. He's got a terrible chest cold and can't breathe and coughing and all kinds of stuff. He worked in the rain on Tuesday. I don't know that there was any rain, but there must have been a little bit of rain up there in Coarsegold. And he said he worked in the rain for 5 hours. I don't think it rained for 5 hours, but anyway, I don't know. Anyway, he's sick, so he's out of commission.
He's got to stop doing that.
I admonished him. Don't worry, I said, Frank, you're your own worst enemy. You do have a raincoat, don't you? Oh, you can always put a garbage bag over your head.
Well, he's got no one there to tell him to stop.
Well, I don't think it rained all day anyway. I mean, and you can always throw a tarp over the top of your tractor. He's got a roll bar on it. Anyway, so I still don't have rotors or antennas oriented right and rotors fixed and stuff like that. So we're still hanging here. Luckily, it won't affect me till next Monday.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, you got to get that 6 meters fixed.
I can't believe we're so minimal here tonight. Where's everybody? K6MYC looking for WA6OIB, N6BYH, K6MTS, KC5DTU, AA6S, WA6AAJ, KJ6TYO. Who else we got here? Oh, I know we won't have Rob tonight, but what everybody do? Go and stay off the air on, in praise of Rob?
982.
982. Well, there's one. Thank you, Daryl.
What's the matter? Is nobody answering up tonight?
Nobody here.
Well,
You're number 6.
And the first 3 are have to be here to run the thing.
Yep, Roger.
Anyway, good evening, and I bet you had a nice day up there, huh?
it was real nice. Yes. We're getting my wife ready to go back to Napa. She's going to go for another 3 weeks or so, it's like, take care of her dad. He's got stage 4. He's coming home to die, and she's going to go up and stay with him.
Oh boy, they can't do any more for him, huh?
No, it's just a matter of if they can slow it up, do stuff. We're going to try unconventional means to try and slow it up. He's about your age. He's 86.
What kind is it?
Well, I was told that it has gone into his bones. He originally had prostate cancer, but it's way past that now.
Yeah, I don't know what the different cancers metastasize to different things. Myrna had lung cancer, and that was a typical one from lungs to bones. Bones, bladder, and brain, all the bees.
Yeah, I don't know. She just, I don't know, it's kind of rough on her. Anyway, I'll be here, me and the dogs, by myself again.
Get out those lean cuisines.
That's right, you got it.
Okay, well, let's see. We should have Dave in here, 971. Where's K6 vodka, bourbon, and gin? Maybe he's been sipping on it and he fell asleep. KC5DTU, AA6S, WA6AAJ, WA6OIB, K6MTS, N6BYH, W6 Papa Echo.
Ronnie didn't come. Well, Ronnie may yet show up, though.
What's that?
I say Ronnie may yet show up. CYO.
Yeah, Ron, where are you? I called him earlier, KJ6TYO. We have John in here, K6MI, and he's going to try and check in from the mountaintop up there in DMO5 if he can figure out how to turn the radio on.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's right. He's got that remote set up there, huh?
Well, that's, yeah, in theory, yes. And we're looking for KB6RQU in Lake Isabella, and he isn't here either. That's mainly why I'm pointed south. Over. Well, I guess I can hear all those people that I just mentioned no matter where I pointed, so why don't I go over towards Santa Cruz here? Still making power, so I don't know why it's not got anybody worked up to get in here. QRZ South, K6MYC Bozo Net. QRZ Southwest, K6MYC Bozo Net. QRZ West.
CW.
You hear CW? That might be Richard up there, KD6BQ. Listen for 249. 249, go ahead. I'm not hearing it pointed towards Santa Cruz. AF6 United, AF6 United. AF6U, K6MYC. How about it, Lee? I heard somebody calling. When I turned it toward AF6 United, it went away, so it might have been somebody else. Keep calling, keep calling. I think I can copy you, but you're not staying on long enough for me to get peaked on you. Please transmit longer. AF6 United, is that you, Lee?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. He's trying to get the antenna a little bit better. That's what's going on here. But, yeah, I don't know if we're going to make the system out there, Mike.
Well, you said you were going to be on lower power tonight, but you were only dropping from 50 down to 25 watts. But you're way weaker than that, so something's really wrong over there. Over.
Yeah, like I said, you're right at the north level. I can see what you're saying, but, yeah, it does seem like something a little bit more than the fact that it's not power because it's a radio. So it's got power pretty well, and like I said, I checked the
Okay, well, I didn't get much of that. I'm only hearing words. It's not conversational. In fact, I haven't even heard your call yet. I heard part of your call and none of your number, but I know who it is, Lee. But no, it's something really wrong. You're way, way, way down from where you should be. And maybe I think you said something about the antenna the other day. You either have it turned the wrong direction, you can't rotate it, or you have it down lower. Something is seriously wrong. You're 20 dB below normal, over. Okay, well, I'll say 73s to you, Lee. Thanks for being there anyway. I know you've got some issues, and I just can't copy. I know you're trying to tell me what's going on there, but it ain't the power. If you only dropped to 25, from 50 to 25 watts, I should have been able to still hear you fine. It sounds like 2 watts maybe, but not 25, so I don't know. Anyway, 73s, and we'll see you Sunday night. Maybe things will be better, and you can explain to me what happened here on 432. Anyway, good evening, and again, thanks for your tries. You did talk long enough for me to go back and forth 2 or 3 times now, and I just cannot find anything more than the peak here at 270. You're peaking right at 270 or 271 here. It's very consistent. There's no fade. It's just very steady, but it's just not readable. So I just can't pull enough out of it. I tried preamps. I've tried everything here. I just can't get anything out of it. 73s. Too bad Tom isn't in here, but I guess he's still under the weather there. I'll take one call for Tom and see if he's there by any chance. 73s, Lee. Alpha Foxtrot 6 United near Watsonville. Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie Clear. And listening for KW6 Sugar, KW6S. Over.
Kilo 6, Victor Bravo Golf, 971.
Oh, there's 971. Better late than never. Good evening, Dave.
Why, good evening. I was right in the middle of dinner.
What about dinner?
I said I was right in the middle of dinner.
Oh, right in the middle of dinner. Well, I was finishing dinner when I walked in here. So you're about 15 minutes behind me there. Anyway, good evening to you. We've got a very short crew in here. I think you're number 10 now. 9 or 10, so we're way short of where we should be here. All the regulars around the valley are missing. KC5DTU, KB6RQU, AA6S, WA6AAJ, K6MTS, KM6SRR will not be here tonight. We knew that, but otherwise we're very short of people here. WA6OIB not here either, so very short night here. I'm over towards Santa Cruz. I'm going to go up into the Bay Area and see who I can hear.
Number 8.
What's that, Rob? Aaron?
Dave is number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're pretty low on numbers. Hopefully the Bay Area comes in.
Yeah, roger. Okay. Okay, Bay Area, KD6 Sugar Oscar Kilo, K6MYC.
Hey, good evening, Mike. KD6S, okay?
Yeah, there you are. Boy, I don't know what happened the other night on 222. I just could not hear you at all. I couldn't find a trace of you.
Yesterday was 1296.
Oh, okay. I couldn't find you there either.
Oh, okay. Well, I talked to PQL on 1296 at 8 o'clock, and then I listened for a while, but then I didn't hear you, so I just logged off.
Yeah, well, Jim said he worked you, and I logged you in. I've got you logged in, but I never did hear you. Anyway, thanks for calling in this evening. I think I sent a couple of emails to you. I'm not sure if you had a chance to read them or not. Over.
I'm kind of swamped with emails from work. I gotta plow through a bunch of stuff, so I'll get to it.
Okay. You're way down from your normal signal strength. I'm not sure if it's something on this end or what here.
I was going to mention that to you, but yeah, you're way down as well. You're between an S1 and an S3.
Let me try turning up the power a little bit here.
It's about an S5 now, but then, you know, I think the band conditions aren't great tonight.
Yeah, it would appear so. Okay, well, stay in here a second. Let's see if you can hear Jim. Oh, Jim's probably going to be trying, but he's probably on an antenna that's pointed up at 30 degrees, so see if you can hear WB6JNN. I may not hear him with the antenna pointed up like that, Fred, so you might have to call Jim. KD6SOK in the group, K6MYC, over.
Okay, let me give Jim a call. WB6JNN. Jim, are you around this evening? WB6JNN, KD6SOK. Oh, nothing heard, Mike.
Okay.
K6MYC, K6KLY checking in.
Yeah, very good. Good to hear you, Russ. Good, strong signal here. K6KLY with KD6SOK, K6MYC. How are you doing?
Doing okay. You're not a tower of strength over here, but you're definitely Q5. And just one of the few Thursday nights I'm in town here and can check in. Good to hear you, K6KLY.
Well, I was a little short of heading toward you. I was peaking on Fred, but this should be stronger. Is that better for you?
Oh, absolutely. You came up 5 S units over.
Yeah, well, this antenna is very sharp. It has to be right on the money on most days. Some days we have diffused conditions where the signal gets sort of spread out all over the place, but normally I have to be pretty much pointed right to get the most of the signal. Anyway, you're doing good, and I may need some help here based on other people. Fred said it was down for him, but it might not have been peaked on Fred either. In any case, you're right where you should be on the readout here. 284, 285 is where you would be normally. And we did try for WB6JNN. He's got an antenna, but he's only got one that's pointed up at satellite stuff. And so he may not be able to be heard by me here. Anyway, let's see who else do we have here. How about 1296? Are you here, Jim? W6PQL on the group, K6MYC.
This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sierra.
I hear Paul, K6WIS 637. Good evening, Paul. Good signal. And I wonder if you heard the boys up there in Clear Lake tonight, over.
All right, you guys doubled. Jim, take a turn.
Frequency, check in first.
Okay, I don't think Mike's point is my way. He's extremely weak here. Not normal. So I'll wait till I hear him. K6MYC, and thanks, Russ. W6PQL.
Okay. I heard Jim, but he covered up Paul, so let me go back to Paul again. He didn't know I was talking to Paul because he can't hear me, I guess. Paul, tell me again, are you the only one there, or do you have the boys from Clear Lake tonight? K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, this is K6WIS, only myself, just myself. And your signal report is 5x3, over.
Yeah, okay. I moved it up a little bit. I've got probably another S unit out of it here. You're very Q5, but not real strong. I've got something wrong here, and I don't know what's wrong, but my audio on tonight into my hearing aids is very, very weak, and I'm not sure why. And I turn the audio up, and all it does is distort, so there's something screwed up here somewhere. Anyway, I can't give my ears any more audio to work with because it just goes into distortion or crushing. It crushes the hearing aids or something. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, thank you, Paul. We'll look for you on the direct path in a few minutes here. We'll be up your way. We're running very, very light on check-ins tonight, so we're dragging our feet slowly, but we're not getting very many people here. Thanks much. K6WIS, K6MYC. Now, I moved it enough to get in Jim in here, W6PQL. How about now?
Yeah, I think the problem is the band's doing this weird staging stuff right as you're turning it over. I heard you explain what you were talking to Paul. I don't think you moved the antenna, but you were pretty good. You were S7, and now you're below the noise level. So really weird conditions tonight. They're not steady, that's for sure. And I hear through the stream now, so I think you've got the antenna probably in about the best position you're going to get it for me. Just conditions. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Yeah, well, this is about as good as I can get, but it's very sharp tonight, but you're off axis. Everybody else has been right on within a couple of degrees, and you're 295, almost 300 before I got you well here. I think I got you at 295 right now, so it's off a little bit tonight, Jim, but we got you fine. They're copying you. And you might take a standby and see if we've got Mike in there, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. He may be eating dinner, so we may have to get him on the return pass here. W6PQL, and I guess you're not. Is this one of the nights? I don't think you go down south on for 432. I think you did that the other night, 1296 and 220, but you don't work him on 432. W6PQL, and take a call out for anybody else in the Bay Area. We're missing Gary, WB6WNI, and maybe a few others. K6MYC.
Well, here's WB6WNI. I'm being informed that confirmation scheduled of the Idaho check-in now.
I hear you, Gary. I had to come back for you. WB6WNI 1090. We got you.
Well, thanks, Mike. Yeah, you, whatever little change you made to antenna made a huge change in reception here. Just today, you're about S5, no noise level here, so I could get away with murder on 332, no, 432, no noise. Anyway, Mike, I'm going to go back to the pot and look some more 73 to you and the gang here. There's K6FYC, W679.
Okay. Very good. 7-3, Gary, thanks for checking in. You're Q5, and I've had some audio problem here this evening, and I don't know what's wrong. I just can't turn the volume up. I've got everybody just like you would just barely crack the audio, and I can turn it wide open, and it makes no difference at all. It doesn't do anything. It's like some stage is in compression for some reason. I don't know what's wrong here. I don't know whether it's the Bluetooth box or my hearing aids or what it is. But we're copying you. It's Q5, but I have to be right on you. Okay, 7-3 in any case, and thanks for popping in here. WB6WNI and Campbell, San Jose, K6MYC. Thank you, Gary.
So you're very welcome, Mike. Talk to you on Sunday.
Roger, see you Sunday. Have a good weekend. Should be pretty good weather, I think, isn't it?
It should be beautiful, but you never know until it gets there. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, keep your eye on the big granite rock. 7-3.
We'll do it. 73, Mike.
Okay, 7-3. Anybody else in the Bay Area? We got a few missing here. K6MYC, Bozo Net. Bay Area, WB, KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie. How about you, Mike? Jim, if you're copying, give me a little more chatter, and I'll come back on you again. 280-something, 295. That should be better for you, Jim. W6PQL, K6MYC.
Okay. Well, there's no need. Conditions are not real great. I just had a little cough going on here, so my voice is leaving me. All righty, I'm gonna pull the switch. We'll catch you later, Mike. K6NYC W6PQI.
Okay, well, thanks for being there, and I guess we'll catch Mike if he's in there on the way back. Thank you, Jim, and hopefully you're feeling better. You got that another cold coming on or something? Over?
No, it's just something I ate or drank. You know, I've got some lemonade here, and it's not setting too well with me, so that's the deal. Sometimes it goes down the wrong pipe. Over.
I hear you. I had that for about 2 weeks after that last stomach flu cold thing I had. No, actually after the cold. And I found that after about 2 weeks of drinking one lemon, I squeezed one lemon a day into a cup and put a little honey in there. And I drank one of those a day, and after about 2 weeks, all that crap went away. And I have had only one time since then that I took something down my throat that aggravated it. I drank some orange juice, of all things. And it normally doesn't bother me, but I guess it went down the wrong throat, like you say. 7-3, good evening. But the lemon juice really took care of most of it. 73, W6PQL, K6MYC, clear and clear for opening up for anybody else that's hearing us. Over. Nothing heard. Okay, let me go up into... Here we are up to N6RO. How about you, Ken? N6 Radio Ontario, K6MYC.
Yeah, howdy, Mike. K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. And high temperature 74. And dinner was leftover fish and chicken and a bunch of veggies. And no contest this weekend that we're going to work on. We have to take a weekend off once in a while, but we'll be back the following week with the 7th Area QSO party. Okay, that's all I got to report. More work on the station was done today by the computer experts. And we'll see you on Sunday in 6RO.
Yeah, what did you say your temperature was?
74.
Okay, about the same as the day before. We were about the same here. It's a little warmer today. It was quite cold this morning when I went out, but it warmed up to in the low 70s, I think, here too. And gradually warming back up to after the rain that we had. Very good. Good signal this evening. You're very solid in here. Very loud. So, and I'm pointed right at you. Everything seems to be spot on this evening. The only one that was shifted was Jim, W6PQL. He was about 5 degrees, 6 degrees off from where he normally was. Everybody else was within a degree. So I was happy about that for a change. But we do have weird conditions. We had really, really weak signals from Watsonville, and that's unusual. I think he had a problem over there, but I couldn't tell. Because I couldn't copy him. I could just tell it was Lee over there, AF6 United. I never did get anything readable on him. Q3 at the best, and checked him in, but that was it. All right, 7-3, and we'll take a standby. I guess we're not going to have KO6IQR. He's back on the original schedule of being gone for a couple of weeks, so I'll look for KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima next, and that'll be it. Good evening, Ken. See you on Sunday night. And hopefully have a rested up weekend, and you'll clear up the last of the bugs in the software stuff there. N6RO, K6MYC.
Yeah, fine, Mike. You're good and solid here, S9. And no QSB for a change. And I'm not even hearing the radar out of the Sacramento area, which is unusual. And temperature-wise, this is the time of year I enjoy most. Don't have to turn on the heater or the air conditioner. But it won't last long. N6RO.
Yeah, your only deviation tonight was we didn't have Costco chicken salad, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, I decided to eat the leftovers before they turn bad. But I'll do the chicken salad sometime over the weekend.
Yeah, okay. We don't want to let that go to waste. See you later.
Roger.
Okay, KD6WVL. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima. Let's see if I may have to move the antenna a little bit for you, but give me a call, John, K6MYC. Well, I hear you in there. You're way down. I'm not getting anything readable. Give me a little more chatter, John. I'm looking for you with the antenna here. I'm trying to find you. Give me some more chatter. Over, over. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, K6MYC. Over, over.
He's very loud in Oakley. Maybe not pointed right.
Oh, I got him. He's on a whole loop, so he can't point.
Oh, good.
And I got him now, though. He was Q3 that time, Q3 to Q4, way down from normal. I don't know what that's all about, John, but way, way down. I've got some kind of an audio problem here, but I don't think that's the problem. You're just not above the noise very much. Anyway, thanks very much for checking in. Make another transmission, and we'll see if you have anything to report about your condition there. Maybe you took the whole loop down, or you put it in a different location, or you got half power or something. KD6WVL 1179, K6MYC.
No, everything's the same, Mike. I don't know. Ken's really loud. Of course, he's just around the corner. But the same thing, 25 watts in the whole loop, over.
Okay, no, I copy that, Q5. It's just part of the problem is me. It's a conception problem because I can't get any audio. My audio amplitude into my hearing aids is very weak tonight, so I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, yeah, I think it's the band because
I see. That's weird. I don't know how it happened, but my hearing aid got turned way, way, way down, so now it's back to normal again. I don't know what that's all about. I didn't turn it down. Anyway, at the end of that, you took a little fade, but the first part was Q5 and a much easier copy. Thank you, John. Good evening to you, and we'll see you on Sunday night there. KD6WVL Modesto, K6MYC. 73, John. Now let me listen for KO6KPU, KO6 Kilo Papa United up there in Stockton. Have we got any signals from Stockton? I'm not sure if he's got an antenna up there yet. KO6KPU, K6MYC. Jay, are you there? I think you would be heard by Ken. Ken would hear you there also, and I guess he's not hearing you from Stockton. So, anybody else before I go right into Sacramento? K6MYC. Okay. Let's try this. KJ6KFB. KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo. Are you there tonight, Darren, K6MYC?
Well, good evening, Mike. Kilo Juliet 6, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, 56 for check-in.
Yeah, wonderful signal, no problem. And everything pointed right where you should be, and there you are. Amazing, just like it's supposed to work. Good to hear you. And it was nice to catch you on 1296 the other night. It was marginal, but we did get pieces of you anyway. Over.
Yeah, sorry I missed you yesterday.
Well, that's all right. I think Bill said something. Well, I logged you in because you were over at Bill's place. So I figured you were on an amateur radio mission, and so we gave you credit for being on the net. Over.
Yeah, hitting the road. Yeah, I did swing by there, as it were. So, yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. What can I say? Did you get me in on 1296, by the way? I know you made contact with John, but you just couldn't hear me.
No, I heard you. I knew you were in there, but I didn't get a audible, a word that I could read. I knew it was you because you kept coming back to me, and I could peek on you and find a word every now and then or part of a word, but and I probably heard parts of it. I can always imagine 756. I hear the way you say it. Sometimes that kind of comes out of the noise, and I'm not sure whether I'm imagining it or actually hearing it, but doesn't matter. No, we got you logged in. Over.
Oh, very good. And then Jack, 1063 was trying to check in, if I remember right. 1062 or 1063. But yeah, you were not hearing him. He would be just a little bit west of me.
Okay, so he was trying to check in on 1296?
QSL.
Well, who knows? I might have been hearing him and not you. I don't know.
Well, yeah, he's a QRP like me.
Yeah, but it all depends on the antenna. Over.
Yes, indeed. Well, just somebody to, try to keep an eye out for. K9TAZ.
Okay, yeah, I've worked it before on other bands. I don't think we've ever got him on 1296, but tell him to keep trying. And you might ask him if when he was listening, did he hear me? You heard me, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a real rough copy this week.
Yeah, it was marginal. The band conditions were not good, but I did work Richard up in Wassa Valley, Nevada, with 6 watts to the antenna. 6 watts from Wassa, Nevada. Not bad. I heard him okay.
Yeah, that's about what I think my ERP is.
Well, no, your ERP is more than that because it's your wattage times your gain of the antenna.
Well, yeah, I mean, to the antenna, oh, yeah, it was probably about 6 by the time you factor in the losses.
Yeah, that's typical. But you still should be stronger. I bet you if you raised the antenna or did anything different with the antenna, you'd come way up because you should be stronger than you are.
Well, I keep doing little micro adjustments here and there. That's why I was hopeful it would be actually better. But anyway, we'll make some more adjustments this time around and see if it gets better or worse. Since it is not on a rotor. And KR6MR, I believe he's waiting for you. I'll let you hop on over to him. Have a wonderful evening, Mike. KJ6 KFB.
Yeah, will do. Thank you. Good evening to you. Thanks for being there. We'll see you Sunday night, hopefully, Darren. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, looking for KO6KD. Bill?
Yeah, KO6KD, Bozo 776. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening, 776. We've got you. Quickly, again, I know we should have this, but we can't seem to find it. I need your email.
It's on QRZ. It's well published. It's my call sign at Comcast.net.
Yeah, that's what my memory said, but I didn't want to send it until we confirmed it. We're going to try and make QRZ. We can't get QRZ to work here. It keeps asking me for my password, and I don't know what it is, and it doesn't seem to be cooperative when you say, well, I want to change my password so I could get in and use you. Over.
Oh, boy. Well, yeah, I know some guys, they've had problems with that. And, yeah, that's if you want to get the full detail, you have to be logged in. And if you have forgotten your password, I think there's a way you can do it, but I think you have to then email them and ask them to reset it or something. I'm not sure what the deal is on that.
Yeah, it's we've been trying. We're going to try again tonight. Maybe we can figure out the combination. Anyway, I'll send you this stuff that I've been meaning to send you from the Prometheum group, and it gives you a full hopefully the one that she sends you, it'll be a couple of them. They're about 10 or 15 minutes long each. And it gives you a real explanation of what's really going on over there with England and Lloyd's of London and England for the last 55, 60 years been in control of Iran. Iran is a puppet, and they're using them to do their bidding in terms of the control of the Straits of Hormuz and all that stuff. Anyway, it's real complex. It also involves the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, and you might even hear the word Vatican mentioned from time to time, because that's in there also dirty in some ways. So anyway, that's the story. We were on there this morning. Conditions were kind of mediocre, so we delayed everything till 9 o'clock, and I got on about 5 after 9, and everything was back to normal. But by that time, Phil had to go, and we did continue for quite a while with Lynn, WA6KLK, but I never did hear you. Anyway, good evening, Bill, and we'll get this email off tonight for you. I think you'll find it very educational and very easy to listen to. It's very, very condensed. They don't drag on at all, and that 15 minutes is packed with information that you haven't heard before. But these ladies and this group has been studying this whole package of Imperial England and all that stuff for about 40, 50, 60 years, and they've been really on top of it. They know exactly what's going on. And that's why King Charles is on his way over here to make amends and see if we can get back in our good graces or something. Anyway, long story short, 7-3, and we'll look for John there. KO6KD, K6MYC in the group.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I was there this morning, but I saw very, very, very poor conditions, so I just gave up, and I wasn't feeling all that good, so I went back to bed. I'm sorry about that. Okay, sounds like I missed a really lively conversation. 7-3, well, I'll look for you in the morning. Thank you again for, thank Judy for sending that stuff, KO6KD.
Roger. And let me go just a few degrees more here and look for KR6MR, K6MYC. Yeah, just got to peak. Just stayed on just long enough. You're very weak tonight by all standards. For some reason, it might be the elevation thing. But we have your 759 all okay. And thanks for letting me keep you waiting while I rag-chewed with Bill for a second there. KR6MR, and I'll keep peeking on the antenna, K6MYC, over.
Roger, you are also very light. KR6MR, up here.
You're not where you're supposed to be. I got you clear up here at 340. You're normally at 335, so the path is not correct, not straight between you and I. And I lost you at the end. You just went away on me. KR6MR, let's see if I can find you again. K6MYC, over.
Okay, Mike, I'll try one more time for peaking. This is KR6MR. We haven't had any rain. It's been very nice weather.
Got bits and pieces, got very nice weather, and that was about all I got, but I was moving back and forth on you. Very sharp tonight. I have to be right on you within a couple of degrees or there's nothing there. So it's very, very marginal tonight for some reason. Some guys are strong. Darren was good from West Sacramento. Darren sounded fine. And John was mediocre. And other stations are very weak. Some are very strong, and almost in the same direction. So go figure. Anyway, thank you, John. 73s, I'm going to take a call and listen for Redding and see if I can hear Redding CW. Redding, CW. Give me some CW there, Rich, if you can hear me. KD6 Sugar Whiskey. Redding, K6 MYC. Over. Okay, nothing heard. Anybody else? KE6ILX? K6WIS on the direct path.
Yeah, K6NYC, this is...
Yep. I moved off of you, and then I'm starting to come back on you, but it didn't give me long enough to peek on you. But stronger than the bounce path tonight, Paul. Over.
Okay, Mike, I've got you about a 5x3 PT3 that was deep QSB as the bounce path. How copy me? Over.
Yeah, well, I got perfect copy on you. You're about 2S units stronger. 2S units stronger than you were here. I'm guessing on that, because I can't see the meter, but it's substantially louder. So that's the main thing. Anyway, thanks for the double check-in here. It's always good to check the propagation. 432 seems to be quite reliable for us here. Thank you, Paul. Go back and get some dinner if you haven't already done so. Hi. K6 Whiskey, India Sugar, Placerville area, K6 MYC.
Okay, Roger. Thanks, Mike, for the direct contact. 73, K6WIS is clear.
Okay, 73. KE6ILX, how about you, Jeff? Way late last night on 2 meters. Jeff should check in right at the end of the net. Almost about 9:20 or something. So he's there, but he's getting home very late. All right, up to Nevada. Here we go, Nevada. Here's Nevada. KD6BQ, KD6 Bravo Queen, K6 MYC. KD6BQ. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, K6MYC, over. Yeah, Roger, 249, very solid. You've got multi-path on you. A lot of multi-path, but very solid in terms of the big QSB stuff. So you're very Q5. Thank you, Richard. And we could probably even hear you on sideband, but it might be a little ratty. It's rough because of the multi-path. KD6BQ, K6MYC. I heard your sideband, but I've just I bumped the antenna to get a little bit more out of you, and you came up for the last word, but that's all I heard. Okay. We'll keep it short, Richard. 73. Thanks for 432 check-in here. KD6BQ, and I'll go over and get Daniel, K6MYC. Thank you.
I should have worked him earlier when I could hear him. The band is deteriorated. I can't hear him now.
Yeah, I'll be darned.
Yeah, and I heard him earlier. Oh, well. I've worked him before on 432. K6US.
Yeah, he's a little bit down tonight. I've heard him much stronger on this band, particularly since he's gone over to the 70 watts.
Well, as I said, it was better an hour ago. So it's just the band conditions have changed.
Yeah, we didn't get there quick enough. Okay, let me go get to Daniel and see if he's there. KD6, KE7UQL. KE7UQL, K6MYC, over.
272, this is KE7UQL, over.
Yeah, good copy. Moved the antenna a little bit more on you, and you came way up real fast there. Good evening, Daniel. Thank you for being there. Richard's light, but you're quite strong. KE7UQL, KE6MYC.
Thank you for checking in, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday for sure. Didn't mean to take so long to get to you tonight. I don't know what. Well, it's only, what is it, 20 after something here. Anyway, 7-3, Daniel, thanks for being there. And I don't think there's anybody else up there, but we'll take one more standby. Any other stations up in Nevada that are copying, come now. Kilowatt 6, Mike, Yankee, Charlie, Bozo Net, over. Nothing heard. Good night, Daniel, and good night to you, Richard, K6MYC.
KE7UQL, 7-3.
Yeah, booming signal. Bye-bye. Yeah, you're stronger now, too, Richard. Maybe I wasn't quite pointed at you. Roger, and now you'd be sideband capable here. I got a better heading on you now. 73, Richard.
Yeah, Roger, you're up now.
Yes, Q5 now, Richard. Thank you, 73.
73, have a good night. See
you too, bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go back to the Bay Area for late checks or missed. We didn't get, no, what happened to Bill and Mike and Kerry and a couple of others in there. Boy, we were short of people tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, right now we're at 20, and I'm actually kind of shocked we made it that far, but yeah, now we're at 20.
Yeah, that's terrible. And W6PE would normally be in here also, although he may have a problem on the, I think he said something about water in the coax on 1290 on 432 here or something. Anyway, yeah, really odd night. You can, we've had 30 on here.
Yeah, people just get down to the end of the week and they just putz out.
I guess so. Now let me go back to the Bay Area and make one more call here.
Yeah, and I have not heard 61 either. Usually I can hear him off access. I haven't heard a peep from down south. K6US.
Well, I'll go all the way back down there and give him one more call. Sometimes he comes in late, wakes up late. Here we are toward the Bay Area. Bay Area. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. How about you, Mike? KB6 WFC, K6MYC, calling and listening, over. Well, usually he's done eating dinner by now. KB6 WFC, K6MYC. I heard 3 words and then it quit. I heard my call and then nothing. Try it again, try it again. You're okay, but you're off frequency. You're very low pitch, so you probably have your off frequency. Try to make me sound better. Make me sound low pitched, and it'll bring you up, over.
Kilo Tango 2 Golf. Kilo Tango 2 Golf.
Oh, there you go. Perfect, Mark. Let me swing a little bit more toward you. I want the next transmission. Give me a little longer transmission. I think you're 863, Mike. Mark.
Yes, Roger. 863 for Kilo Tango 2 Golf. Good evening, Mike. The other day I tried calling you on 1296, and I heard you terribly, and I thought it was here. My SWR on 1296 is hopefully I didn't burn anything on the finals, but it's still there. The SWR is still high, and I'll need to fix that. I don't know. I'll let the coax dry and go up in a few days. Over.
Yeah, it's usually in a connector. You don't want to leave it in there too long. It starts to migrate down the coax. If it's just in the connector, you can dry that out pretty quickly, but you got to take the connector loose to get that to happen. You're talking about 1296 now, right?
Exactly, yeah, 1296.
I was surprised I could not hear you. So I can tell you that one drop of water in the coax connector at 1296, and you're attenuated by 5 to 10 dB. Over.
Yeah, go figure what happened. Who knows? I mean, it was raining cats and dogs the last few days. We had a storm and everything. But I never had problems in that connector and with that antenna. So go figure.
Yeah, go figure. Well, hopefully it's not inside the driven element. You can remove the access cap and make sure it's dry in there. The shrink tube over the middle of the element in the folded dipole part shouldn't leak, but and I don't remember anybody that ever had a leakage problem there, but that's an outside possibility. But you can remove the access cap. It's a 3/4 inch wrench that would take that off, and it should come off fairly easy. There's an O-ring underneath that cap. Over.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I'll see. I'll be gone for a few days now to Texas or those places. But hopefully it stops raining. The thing dries out. I would have liked to go up right away, but let's see. I'm leaving tomorrow, so hopefully it's not inside the connector and migrating down the course.
Yeah, well, again, you can blow in the female connector or the male connector that's on the block. You can blow in there, and if you get hit in the face with a couple of drops of water, you'll know there's water in there. But that's not likely. What I'm worried about is there's water inside the housing, and the only way to find that is remove the cap. Anyway, and then unscrew the connector and then blow in the face of the connector where the center pin is there. And if you get hit with a little wetness and you know you got water in there, and just leave it open for a while, and it'll clear up itself, usually in an hour or so. All right, 7-3. Well, good to hear you. Have a safe trip. I think you said you're going to Texas or something, but we'll see you next week, Mark, and thank you very much for checking in here. A big surprise to hear you. KT2G, K6MYC.
Okay, thank you, Mike. You have a good evening. 7-3, 0 Tango 2 Go.
Yep, have a safe trip, and we'll see you next week, hopefully. KT2G, K6MYC, clear, and looking for anybody else in the Bay Area, please. Over. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Mike, one last call. Okay, don't hear anybody. Anybody that I'm not expecting, come on in, like Mark. That was a surprise. K6MYC, last call to the Bay Area. Nothing heard. I'm going to go back down to Watsonville and see if we can have any improvement on that signal. It should be right here is where I heard him the last time. Okay, Alpha Foxtrot 6 United. I wonder if the conditions have changed, if you're still there, Lee. Alpha Foxtrot 6 United or KAW6S by chance. K6MYC, calling and listening. Okay, nothing heard. Let me go down to see if we got KB6RQU in here. QRZ Bozo Net, K6MYC. How about KB6RQU? KB6 Romeo Quebec United, K6RQU, KB6RQU, K6MYC, calling and listening, Rick. Anybody else in this direction? KC5DTU, WA60IB, AA6S, WA6AAJ, KT6, K6MTS, K6MYC, QRZ. About KJ6TYO. How about you, Ron? Where's Ron tonight? He's always in here.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I talked to him this morning. Because usually we talk on the repeater while I'm driving my kid over to my in-laws. But I don't think I've heard from him today. K6US.
Okay. Well, I guess we've done it. What did you got? About 22 or something?
21. We can now drink.
Okay. I'll have Judy count my numbers. If we're different, I'll send a copy of my thing over to Rob, but I'm sure you got them all.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I had to go look up KT2G because we still got his old call sign on the website, but I was able to figure out his Bozo number. We'll have to get Jim to update the website.
863, right?
Roger.
Okay.
But he used to be Kilo Mike 6, Echo Alpha Yankee.
God, I don't even think I remember that one. I didn't realize he'd changed his call. I always thought he was KT2G. Anyway, he had a pretty darn good signal. He runs real low power. But the 432 antenna is only a little 3 or 4 element Yagi. 1296, he's usually about the same strength as what you heard tonight, over.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, and I know he's pretty sporadic, so good thing he showed up tonight and gave us another one.
Well, he's got businesses in Europe, and he's still connected with a company in Italy. So he does a lot of traveling. I don't know. I think I heard him say he was going to Texas for something over the next 3 or 4 days, but he should be back next week. He tries to check in when he's home. He's pretty good about that. He just isn't home a lot sometimes for weeks and months at a time. All right. Good evening, Aaron. Thanks much. I was going to get on 40 meters tonight, but I'm looking at the at the S meter here, and it's sitting at S9 noise going to the east. Ugh.
Yeah, and there's some activity. It looks like the band is still kind of local, and I can see the Filipino guys from the Bay Area who have really terrible. I don't even have to listen to them to know how bad their audio is. I can just look at the spectrum scope, and I know that their audio sounds terrible. Those guys are running like CB, echo and EQ boxes on 40 meters. It's kind of hilarious, and of course, they're not speaking English, so it's kind of hard to listen to them. But oh man, some of the stuff that they're running on 40 meters is pretty funny.
Where are they hanging out?
They hang out just at the bottom of the general part of the band, right at the bottom of the general part.
Okay, 127, 130, something like that. Okay. I probably have heard them. I probably just ignore them.
Yep, exactly. So they're 7178, and then that puts them right at the 3 kilohertz above the bottom of the general part, because the 7175 is the lower part of the general.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about general band. I was thinking extra. Yeah, okay, 170, 175, so 71, 78 is about as close as you should get. All right. Are they on in the mornings or during the day?
No, I only hear him in the evenings, and I only kind of know about him because I have a friend over in Salinas who's Filipino, and yeah, they love running these crazy audio sets. As I said, one of them's transmitting right now, and he's just splattering all over my waterfall. And if I clicked on it, it would just sound awful.
We darned. Yeah, I see somebody up there, but not that. Well, I see somebody way up there. Yeah, that would probably be him. I see somebody very loud up there and very broad. Okay.
Yep, that's the Filipino guys, but they kind of stick right there, and I just kind of avoid them. Oh, very good. Well, we'll see how much rain we get over the weekend, and we'll see you on Sunday on 2 meters.
Oh, is it supposed to rain?
Yeah, let me see what it's saying right now. It keeps changing, but we did have a chance of rain over the weekend. See 60% on Saturday, 75 on Sunday, and it's supposed to be in the upper 60s. So, and next 2 days will be in the 70s.
Oh, okay. So it's not going to warm up very much before it drops again. Okay. Well, maybe I'll put a bunch of cardboard in the fireplace and burn off some trash I've got here. Nothing else, and warm up the place a little bit starting Saturday.
Yeah, probably a good time for it. And looks like we'll be in the 70s next week and then back up into the 80s. But, hey, at least we got spring this year. It's actually been quite pleasant.
Yeah, not bad, except for a couple of cool days, but I can live with it. All right, 7-3, Aaron, thanks for the help tonight. And you'll shoot the list over to Rob, and I'll just make a count here. I may, if my count, Judy, is different than your count, then I'll send my copy to Rob.
Okay, sounds good. We will catch you on Sunday, K6MYC, K6US.
73 K6US, K6MYC, Bozo 47, in Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo. Closing the 432 Bozo Net here on April 23rd, right? Yes, it is. Okay. 2026, 730.